Hello everybody, and welcome to 2019. It is the first of the new year, and we are going to be playing Police Quest: The Death Angel. The first Police Quest game, but it's the VGA remake of it. So yeah, the last few months I haven't been too active in uploading, just because I've been very busy. Along with, the holidays and everything, I did get engaged. That's right, the gamesmith is finally engaged after many years that you've known me, where I've been very solitary. I found myself a wonderful girl, and things are going pretty nice. So yeah, as you can see, my energy has been spent with her. If you're listening, honey, hey, how you doing? What's up? Looking gorgeous today. Yeah, she does know about my channel, likes to listen to my videos sometimes. Anyway, but yeah, I want to keep going with these videos. I do enjoy doing these, so hopefully I'll be able to find more time for this if I can manage to grab myself a better job and everything. But without further ado, let us just get started with this and yeah, watch the intro. Lytton, California, which is a fictional place. Should probably click. Oh, Mulder's Travel Guide 1965 edition. No tour of the California good life will be complete without a stop in Lytton, one of those gems of a small town where progress hasn't spoiled the land or the people. Western Lifestyles magazine, May 1975. Through the craziness of the 60s, Lytton, California has managed to hang on to its high moral values and simple lifestyle despite the inevitable encroachment of a few undesirable elements. Eyes on California, CBC News report, January 1985. Lytton may be a small town geographically, but its problems are at least as serious as those in any major city. The present. And as you can see, this is quite an upgrade from the original Police Quest 1. By the way, the entire Police Quest series, well, the main series, is on my channel. Haven't got to the SWAT series yet, I'm still looking at those, but this is the last game of the main series I haven't played yet, and we begin. So you can see we are no longer parsing here, we are full point-and-click adventure mode. So let's take a look. It's you, Officer Sonny Bonds, proud member of the Lytton Police Department. That is us, and we are at the police station, so we probably should get into uniform. And we want to take a look here. The memo indicates that applications are being accepted for the position in the narcotics unit. Interesting, keep that in mind. Now before I do anything else, I need to remember, I want to pull the volume down. This is my third attempt at recording this. First time, I recorded like a full hour so I could do multiple episodes. And the volume was so high that it was drowning everything else out, especially the music when you're driving. And that just didn't come out as a good video. I had a video uploaded for like 2 minutes, then I was like, no, I don't want that up there. I want to make this good. If it's going to be up there forever, then should at least make it quality. Let's turn up the speed too. My second attempt at recording, I was just going to do, I just barely finished. Then when I exited out, I noticed that my mic was on mute the whole time. First time I don't check my audio and my mic was on mute. So yeah, third time, but yeah, we're only just doing a single episode here for now, but more will come. Anyway, I want to be quick, so let's take a look around. See, department's cars for that. Radios provide communication to the station where you are away from the car radio or you're patrolling on foot. So let us go ahead and grab some keys for a car. And a radio. And we do need to get changed. Let's take a look around. Hello there. So Morris Fudley of the Traffic Division. Boy, does this guy love to take showers. Well, me too, but I wouldn't take so many showers in a public place. I prefer my own private bathroom. But our locker is right here. As you start to enter your combination, you realize with panic that you've completely forgotten your locker combination. Darn, this happens every time. Then you remember reading your combination somewhere recently. That's it, you saw it in the Gazette. Your combination is the same as the final score in the Grunters South final playoff game. Yeah, this is their copyright protection. So the number, the newspaper, is actually the manual that you get when you got the physical copy of this game, or since I have the Good Old Games version, it's the PDF file you get. So it is pretty piss poor copyright protection just because it's only 3 digits and it's always the same. It's always 269. But yeah, if you read in like the manual as part like instructions and part like funny fake articles, which they don't do anymore. They need to do that more. Like I love Sierra manuals because they always added so many funny things in there. But yeah, so it does have some other interesting things. Like you do need to follow the map as well as for some of the police codes that we'll have to use later. Yeah, we open that up. Oh, by the way, that noise you might hear, that's us getting points. So for quarter regulation, we've got to take a shower first. So your towel, you may want to think about taking it home and washing it someday. Ew. Get the towel and put it on. You're raised to be modest. Hang up your shoe does. I love how like the little walking icon dude changes with whatever outfit you're wearing. And unfortunately in this game you can't walk outside in your towel and get a game over that way. Nor can you get naked in this game, except in the locker room. Sorry ladies. Not in this game. And you do a really quick shower. You gotta do this all over again. Oh, whoops. 2, 6, 9. And we want to grab our uniform. Change your trusty blue uniform. Place the towel back in the locker. I hope it doesn't grow mildew. Yuck. See, we have a departmental issue, a nightstick, ticket book and pen, and the keys to your Camaro. So we want to grab all these. We won't be using our Camaro quite yet. And look at us, all in blue, and our walking icon is that way too. Alright. So let's head in here. This is where our meeting's going to start. We can read the newspaper first. You pick up the paper and scan the leading stories. Lytton crime rate grows with city by Ben Bulwer Lytton, journalist. In the past several years, the city of Lytton has grown in every way. Industry, employment, and population are booming. This once little town is now a thriving city. Unfortunately, every thriving being has its parasites. Lytton is now plagued with violent crimes such as muggings and drive-by shootings. Vandalism is running rampant. Lytton teenagers are no longer spending their time at the mall and the arcade. They're turning to more destructive pastimes. Just last night, 3 of Lytton's young people were arrested for DUI. Most disturbing perhaps is Lytton's newest nemesis, the drug trade. The problem no longer consists of kids buying marijuana from each other in the park. Oh, come on, that's not a real problem. The amount of drug-related violence has almost doubled in the past 5 years. There have been recent rumors about a ruthless drug lord known as the Death Angel. See Crime page 8. Rats, someone tore up page 8, but another story catches your eye. Officers nominated for award. Lytton Police Chief Randolph Whipplestick has announced the nomination of Officer Sonny Bonds, hey that's us, and Officer Joe Morgan for the coveted Officer of the Year award. Both men have shown outstanding. See Officers page 8. But yeah, we can't. Pleased and more than a little embarrassed, you put the paper back where you got it. You can't help grinning. Close the paper, still grinning. And then people start coming in, but one thing I want to check, that's our pigeonhole. They say you better grab your seat before Dooley chews up your can. Oh, dang it, didn't let me do it right now. Okay. Maybe I took too much time. Yeah, I don't know if you can get a game over by by missing the meeting here. But I'll just go into my pigeonhole later. Good morning, boys and girls. I trust you all had fun this weekend. I hope you didn't do anything I wouldn't do. Ha ha ha. Okay, time to get serious. Sergeant duly clears his throat and then goes over the daily hot sheet of stolen vehicles. Keep a special lookout for the black 1983 Mercedes-Benz license VIN number This vehicle was reported stolen last week. We suspect it may be drug-related. Speaking of drugs, be sure to contact any and all informants who may know something about current developments in local drug trafficking control people. This problem is out of hand, people. 3 more teenagers were arrested last night for drunk driving. 2 of them were in possession of cocaine, and all 3 of them tested positive for it. That's pretty grim news. Team, we're not doing our jobs. We have to work together on this before it's too late. Let's get out there and clean things up, boys and girls. And please, everybody be careful out there. This is a lot rougher crowd than we're used to dealing with in Old Lytton. We've got to get their numbers before they get ours. Speaking of numbers, Bonds, your new call number is 8332. And don't let that newspaper article make your head swell. It would make too big of a target. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's get moving. Remember, caution, boys and girls. Caution. And he just stands there dramatically. And there we go. Okay. I almost thought that had frozen for a sec. And we just stand there in odd silence while everyone else gets up and leaves. Alright, and I want to look here. Handwritten note says, Sonny, how's about 11:98 Carol's later in shift? Steve. Now usually I will read out the codes as what they are because it's in the manual. But for some reason 11:98 isn't in there. I believe it's just a break. I just got the note smiling. You always look forward to chatting with Steve. Alright, let's get going. But before we do, this memo slot holds transfer request forms item number 46471-32, which we want to fill out. Summary your best grammar, you write a memo to Lieutenant Morgan requesting a transfer to narcotics. Alright, so we want to see if we can do that. But now let's head out. Now, just like in the first game, you want to actually do a walk around of your car. You won't get a game over this time if you don't, but you do lose out on points. You give the car a quick inspection, everything looks ready to go, because that's per regulation. So let's get in the car. And we have a whole driving thing here that's not as fun as it was in the original game. Basically, you have your gas pedal, you have your brake, you have to drive around Lytton, and you have to do stuff. You have your siren here, you have to stop at stop signs. All that good stuff, and then, you know, have to pull people over when necessary. So you have the gas pedal here. And when you want to turn, you just hit your turn signal and they'll have you turn at the next opportunity. You can also look around. We have the courthouse there and the jail there. We'll want to know those for later. Bert's Park, named for the kindly caretaker, boring, boring. Yeah, there's a lot of different flavor text here, but it's not the greatest. Just like different parts of the city. Some of them are important, most of them are not. Yeah, when you make a turn, you automatically slow down to 30, but I wasn't even going that fast. But anyway, we're just going to cruise around until we see something or get a call. And I'll just let you know we want to be heading in this direction, to the northwest. And we can go a maximum of 55 without sirens and 65 with sirens. But I won't know my sounds right now. Okay, I think I'm going to want to turn right here. So we want to get, because it shows like there's 4 different quadrants, which is why they're called quadrants, I guess. And you see that stop? What happens if we just keep going through it? So you want to go 50 miles per hour at this, but if you don't, 232 have it. Oh, whoops. and that call is not supposed to come in. You die. So yeah, basically that happens, but it just puts you right back where you were. There's like no, there's no penalty. Unlike everything else, if you die, then you have to restore. But yeah, if you go in 15 or less, you stop automatically. Then you can go again. And then hopefully we'll get our call, unless... Did that count as us getting our call? I'll have to see. Because we have to go right here. This is fake between 3rd and 4th, which is where the call said. And it said there was an 1180, which if I look that up while we're driving here, that is a traffic collision with major injury. So let's get going. So basically, when it says like on a street between this street and this street, what you're going to want to do, if there isn't a place to turn in, is you're going to want to get to that section. And then you're just going to want to stop completely. And that's how you get to where you need to go. Just like in real life. Oh boy, that looks awful. Let's see. So the safety conscious and well-equipped citizen is placed players around the wreck. Good job. Cross-section of average Lyttonians gathered here to gawk at the scene. One guy seems to be talking more than the others. Well, let's check that out. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw the whole thing, officer. A young, lean, nervous fellow steps forward. Could you please tell me what you saw and heard? Okay, there was this bang to the other car, and there's this big crash and creds flying everywhere. This car crashed while the other car's jamming out here like a bat out of hell, and I... Whoa, slow down, take a breath. Start at the beginning. When did you first notice something out of the ordinary? Where were you? Okay, I was just cruising along to my chick's place. I'm about half a block up, to the right there, okay? And I hear these cars come from behind, and one gets louder. They pass me coming towards the direction, and get this, side by side. He goes on to tell you how the two cars were alongside each other when he heard what might have been two shots. The car on the right swerved, colliding with the light pole. The other car fled the scene at a high rate of speed. Okay, what else? Could you describe what the car? Did you happen to get the license plate number? Yeah, I saw part of it. It was this... Oh crap, what was it? Oh yeah, L964 was part of it. I don't know about the rest. The car was a silver Mercedes. Not sure about the year. It wasn't brand new, but not real old either. I couldn't see the dude driving. He's on the far side of the whole mess, you know? There's a lot happening at once. Thanks for your cooperation. Could you wait around for a few minutes? Lieutenant Hamilton might have a few more questions for you. Thanks. Yeah, sure man. Glad I could help. That's a good guy. Alright. Light pole 1, vehicle 0. Many systems of the car, which had previously been hidden from sight, are now exposed and bleeding their own particular brand of vital fluid. And we gotta look inside. Let's prepare ourselves. Oh! Why's he gotta be looking at us? Why is he gotta be looking at us? Oh, Sierra, you know how to creep me out like no other games have. There's a head injury as well as a small hole in the jaw. Both of them are slowly trickling blood. He doesn't appear to be breathing. Give you the same feeling that the Laura Bow series does. Death. No matter how many times you see it, you never get used to it. Alright, now we got to make our report here on the radio. Dispatch is 8332, the driver is 1144, we need a meat wagon, 8332 out. So 1144 just means fatality. Dispatch copies 8332, Sergeant Dooley is en route and will be in charge once he arrives. Dispatch out. Dispatch 8332 is on scene at the 1180. I probably should have done that one first, but you still get points for doing it now. 2, you copy, Dispatch, this is 8332, my 1120, which is location, is near the corner of Fig and 4th, 8332 out. And we just wait. Hello, Sonny. Lieutenant Hamilton has taken over the scene. You can go ahead and hit the streets. Is it regulation to have a beard like that when you're a cop? Anyway, this is quite a start to the game. Already we've got some major stuff happening. But what other hijinks will we get into while we're out patrolling the streets of Lytton? Well, you're just going to have to find out next time on Let's Play Police Quest 1 in Pursuit of the Death Angel, the VGA version. Thank you for watching and have a good day.